Good morning, traders. Welcome to Beyond Profile. Today is March 23rd. Let's look at the S&P. The last couple of days have been very narrow ranges, and markets have almost stalled out here the first couple of days of the week after some really large volatility last week. The S&P overnight had rechallenged back up into that 94 area, is coming back down to what we would consider the value area low. They tagged that also last night. A lot of movement in the overnight session. Watching the markets pre-market here as we come into the 85s, that would have been the top of the B formation on the 30-minute time frame, and looking to see if we've got some buyers that will step in at that area. If so, we may be looking at a higher low this morning down in here into this gap fill area to take this back up into this last area of the 1302, 1303 area. We've been looking at that area. I mean, that would be a strong area for us to go in and responsibly sell that level if we could get that. But as of right now, we're just getting this pullback earlier this morning and looking at what we've got going on. Let's look at an intraday chart here of the S&P as we're getting ready for the open. You can see that we've come down back into side value here. And we had some buyers that stepped into this 87, 88 area, triggered it, and I'm looking at this 85 area being the top of the B formation, and you can see we got buying coming in. The delta here, not as much selling pressure on this last leg down. I know I've got trap longs here, so the first bounce back up into here, they're going to try to get out at break even. So maybe on a 2x retest of sort here at the open. Settlement price from yesterday is 88. So I mean, we're in the general area. It's going to be basically a flat open, if you will, if we can get to the 9:30 time frame and look at where we're at with that. So keeping that in mind, again, the last couple days, low volatility, the VIX has pulled back. We're balancing up here at these levels, and we know that that balance situation will create an imbalanced state again for us, and we'll be off and rolling in one direction or another. So keep your powder dry. Don't get too frustrated with things. Just trade the value area. If nothing else, wait for the blue shaded area. When we buy the lows, we sell the highs. When it's outside of value, unless you're at a key reference area, you just wait for it to come back inside of value and make your decisions from there. So that's one of the safest things. Oil was higher this morning also. That's probably what's caused this market to pull back away from its highs in the overnight session a little bit. So and if you look at where are we going to be in relationship to yesterday's value area as well, the point of control 89s, and the value area low is 88.75. So we're going to be a little bit out of value from yesterday if we get to the open, and we're opening here. And again, value acceptance was very narrow yesterday. It was 92s up into this 89 area, so very narrow range. We were in it back in the Globex session, just went underneath it here back into some area of demand that we had saw from 4 o'clock, 4:30 this morning. So we're kind of right back where we started from. If you were just to clip this part of the chart out, you would have never known we even rallied up to that 93, 94 area and then come back. But a good, nice 10-point swing. I mean, that moved from 5:30 in the morning all the way up to here for a 10-point swing. So we'll see what happens at the open. Get ready. If this is the pullback to come into that gap fill on the daily time frame. They did it in the Globex session many times. We see where they'll do that in the Globex, and we never get a shot at it in the regular session. And if that's the case, and this is they're going to start stepping in to buy this level here, then we'll look at buying it with them this morning. All right, folks, have a good trading day. We'll see you in the room.